Hello dear students. In this module we will learn how we can draw line chart and bar chart by doing some practical. So let's start in our script mode of Python. Here I am drawing a simple line chart. For this I am writing a command here, creating and showing a simple line chart. As you know, the plot function is used to draw a simple line chart. And this plot function is defined under pyplot module, and pyplot module is defined under a library that is matplotlib. So we have to import that library. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Plt is an alias name of pyplot module. So here is a variable x which contains some integer values 2589 and another variable y which contains 12, 16, 3 and 8. So these are two variables which contains integer type of list. Using title function we can define the title of our chart. So we have to write plt.title simple line chart. This is my title of my plot or my diagram. Next statement is plt.plot. Using plot function we can draw our simple line chart, and I passed two arguments x and y here. plt.x label if you define the labeling on x-axis and y-axis. Then for x-axis you have to use x label function, and for y label you can define any label using y label function on y-axis. plt.show, using this method you can display your chart. Just run the program. Okay, this is not an comment. Single line comment is used with hash symbol, and I used here double quotes, so that's not comment. So just remove the comment and run the file. Yes, here is your simple line chart with title and x label and y label. Let's create another program for simple line chart. For this, create a line chart. We have to import matplot library, and the statement is import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. X is the variable which contains some integer values 10, 25, 30, 20, and variable y contains 34, 23, 10 and 35. plt.plot, just pass the arguments x and y, and plt.show. So here is your chart. As you can see, the value on x is 10 and on y is 34. So x is 10 and y is 34. Second is 25, 23, 25 on x-axis and 23 on y-axis, 30 and 10, 30 on x-axis and 10 on y-axis, and last is 20 or 35. So in the same manner, if you want to define the title, you have to use title function. But here I am defining the title after show function. Just check it, how it will looks. For y label, I define a label, y-axis, just run the file. So see here, the title is not displayed and the X label and Y label is also not displayed. Why? Because I am using these three functions after show method. So we have to define title and X label and Y label before show function. So just change the sequence. First define the labeling and then display the chart. Then you can see the title and labeling on x-axis and y-axis. Just remove this statement. Okay, another example. Let's check the population data set of India and Pakistan. So what will be the population till 2010 according to the question? The year is given here: 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000 and 2010. The population of Pakistan is given here: 44.91, 58.09, 78.07, 107.7, 138.5, 170.6, and the population for India is given 449.48, 553.57, 696.78, 870.133, 1000.4, 1309.1. So we have to draw the line chart according to the population. So we have to use plt.plot. The pass the argument first is year and the population of India, and the color is orange. So using color is the attribute and orange is the value. So when it will draw a line for country India, so the color of that line is orange, and for Pakistan color will be green. You can use abbreviation also, G for green. And just define the labels. On X label, it will display the label countries. For y label, define the label, just change it. You can define any label here. Next, plt.show. Run the program. PLY is not defined. Okay, something is wrong. The spelling I think is not correct. Yes, it is not PLY, it's PLT. As we define the alias name of pyplot PLT, so we have to use PLT. Here you can see your chart with two different colors. India for orange and green color for Pakistan. So you can check here the values and the frequencies and the labeling on x-axis and y-axis. And if you want to define the title here, then you can use title function using PLT module. So I just give the title of this diagram, Indian Pakistan population till 2010, and changed the Y label as population. Yes. So the title is Indian Pakistan population till 2000, Y label and X label. As you can see, countries and population on Y label. So here you can compare the values. As you can see, in year 1960 and 1917, 80, 2000 and 2010. Population in 1960 for Pakistan is 44.91. 1960 44.91. In 1970 58.09 and 1980 78.07. So in the same manner you can compare or you can draw the chart. Just check the values. So if you want to draw multiple line with multiple values, then you can draw. Okay, so just try these programs. Let's do some practical with bar chart now. For bar chart, in the same manner we have to import matplot library. So the statement is import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. This is not a comment. X is the variable. 1, 2, 3, 4, these are integer values. And for Y, the values are 7, 6, 5 and 4. plt.bar. For bar function you have to use bar function. Just pass the argument X and Y. Width 0.1. By default the width is 1, and if you want to reduce the size of width of your bars, then you can apply. Run the program. See, here is your bar chart. On x-axis the value is 1, and on y it's 7, 2 and 6, 2 and 6 on y, 3 and 5, 3 on x, and 5 on y, and 4 and 4. X is 4 and y is 4. Let's change the width of this program or bars. Apply some labels. On X label, in the same manner as you defined in the line chart, you can define the X label and Y label in bar chart also. For title, the same function is used here, plt.title. Bar chart. Save the file and run it. So here you can see the width of the bar is increased now, and the label on x-axis is X, and on y-axis it's Y, and the title is bar chart. Let's apply some color with these values. For first value 1 or 7, the color is red. For second value 2 and 6, the color is blue. K for black. And the last value 4 and 4, the color is green. So here you can apply multiple colors with multiple values in bar chart, as you can see. So this is your vertical bar chart. You can draw horizontal bar chart also. For this you have to use bar H function. Okay, when you are drawing horizontal bar chart, we can't use width for this. Width is applied only for vertical bar chart. The color code is okay. Just remove the width from here and run the program. So you can draw horizontal bar chart using bar H function. If you want to draw multiple bar chart, then it is not possible, but we can draw it with a different manner. So let's check it. With the same values a and b, I used here another variable x contains value 4394. For this we have to use numpy module. Just change the variable name c, np.arange length of a. So it will count the length of variable a, which will be 3, 0, 1, 2 and 3, which will be stored in variable x. So for the first variable, the value of x is 0, 1, 2 and 3, and the value in a are 1, 2, 3, 4. Color is red, and just define the width 0.25. for first value variable a. For second value when it prints the value of x, then I just double up the width of this value with 0.25, and the second argument is b, and second bar will be displayed with green color with the same width. And for third bar, again just triplet the value, 0.50. For third variable c, color is blue. So these three bars will be displayed with color red, green and blue. So just increase the width of these bars so it will print cumulative manner. The first value is 1 2 3 4 for A. Just increase the width 0.35. Let's check what will happen. When we increase the width of these bars, it will remove the spaces. Now check this bar. So there is no space between these bars. It looks like multiple bar chart. First variable A, the value of x is 0 and A is 1. Next is 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 3 and 4. In the same manner you can draw bar chart.